Let us see the general histology of some epitheliums. Some important epitheliums include simple squamous epithelium, simple cuboidal, simple columnar, pseudostratified, transitional, stratified squamous non-keratinized, and stratified squamous keratinized. Now let us see the simple squamous epithelium. Simple squamous epithelium consists of single layer of flattened cells with flattened nuclei, and the nuclei produces bulging in the cell surface, and the functions include it helps in rapid transport of substances, diffusion of gases, and filtration of fluids. Examples include endothelium, mesothelium, lining of alveoli of lungs. First, we need to draw the flattened cells. We need to draw a middle line, and that's known as basement membrane. And we need to draw flattened cells like this on the basement membrane. And we need to color down with the eosin pencil. This is lamina propria. And we need to draw these fibers. These are known as elastic fibers. And down we can draw the blood vessels. Now let us see the simple cuboidal epithelium. Simple cuboidal epithelium consists of cuboidal cells with equal length and breadth. It consists of central round nucleus, and the functions include it is mainly concerned with secretory, absorptive, and excretory functions. Example include follicular cells of thyroid, cells lining the collecting ducts of kidney. And we need to draw a basement membrane as usual, and we need to draw cuboidal cells with equal length and breadth. And we need to draw the lamina propria down the surface below basement membrane pink with eosin pencil, and we need to draw elastic fibers and blood vessels. Now let us see the simple columnar epithelium. This consists of single layer of polygonal cells with height greater than the width. Cells appear tall with elongated basal nuclei. Function include secretion, propulsion, and absorptive functions. Example include mucosal lining of stomach and gallbladder. We need to draw basement membrane as usual, and down below the basement membrane we need to color it with eosin pencil, that's known as lamina propria, and we need to draw elastic fibers and blood vessel, and above we need to draw columnar cells with length greater than the breadth and round basal nuclei. It's like this. And now let us see the pseudostratified epithelium. It consists of single layer of cells with different height, because of which the epithelium appears stratified. Stratified means it contains many layers, but it consists of single layer, but it appears like that. Example include respiratory epithelium. We need to draw basement membrane. Below we need to draw lamina propria, and we need to draw elastic fibers and blood vessels. Above the basement membrane we need to draw pseudostratified cells with different heights, and this looks like this. We need to draw like this. These are the pseudostratified cells. This is the basement membrane. Down we need to draw lamina propria with some elastic fibers and blood vessels. Examples include respiratory epithelium. Now let us see transitional epithelium. This is the transitional epithelium. It is 5 to 6 layers thick, and it consists of basal layer of cuboidal cells, middle layer of polygonal cells, superficial layer made up of large dome-shaped or umbrella-shaped with single nucleus. Examples include urothelium, lining of urinary bladder, and ureter. So now let us see how we need to draw this transitional epithelium. First we need to draw a basement membrane, and first layer we need to draw cuboidal cells with round nuclei, and then we need to draw 5 to 6 layers thick polygonal cells, and upper superficial layer we need to draw umbrella shaped or large dome shaped cells. So this represents the transitional epithelium. These are the identification points of transitional epithelium. 5 to 6 layers thick basal layer of cuboidal cells, middle layer of polygonal cells, superficial layer made up of large dome shaped or umbrella shaped cells with single nucleus, and urothelium with lining of urinary bladder and ureter. And these are the identification points of pseudostratified epithelium. Single layer of cells with different heights, because of which the epithelium appears stratified, many layered. Examples include respiratory epithelium. These are the identification points of simple columnar epithelium. Single layer of polygonal cells with height greater than width. Cells appear tall with elongated basal nuclei. Functioned secretion, propulsion and absorptive function. Example, mucosal lining of stomach and gallbladder. These are the identification points of simple cuboidal epithelium. Now let us see stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. Stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium, it consists of basal layer of columnar cells. Transitional epithelium and this epithelium difference include there. First we have drawn the cuboidal cells, then polygonal cells and then umbrella shaped cells. Here first we are drawing columnar cells, middle layer of polygonal cells and superficial layer of flattened cells. Examples include mucosal lining of esophagus and oral cavity. So let us see how we need to draw. First we need to draw a basement membrane and basal layer of columnar cells with the basal nuclei with basal nuclei and polygonal cells, and the upper flattened cells which looks like simple squamous epithelium cells. So we need to draw flattened epithelium cells. See, this is stratified squamous non-keratinized with basal columnar cells, polygonal cells and upper flattened cells. That is stratified squamous non-keratinized. Now let us see stratified squamous keratinized epithelium. It consists of basal layer of columnar cells, as usual, middle layer of polygonal cells, superficial layer of flattened cells, but above this flattened cells it consists of a layer of keratin. Examples include skin. This topmost layer contains dead cells without nucleus filled with keratin. So let us see how to draw stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. Stratified squamous keratinized epithelium. Basal layer of columnar cells, middle layer of polygonal cells, upper layer of flattened cells. Above this it consists of a layer of keratin. These are some of the important epitheliums. Once let us revise these epitheliums. First is simple squamous. Flattened cells, flattened nuclei produces bulging. And this is simple cuboidal cells, length and breadth equal height, middle round nuclei. And this is simple columnar with height greater than breadth and basal nuclei. And this is pseudostratified with different heights. Examples include respiratory epithelium, transitional epithelium, basal cuboidal, middle polygonal and upper umbrella shaped or dome shaped cells. Stratified squamous non-keratinized, columnar, basal columnar, middle polygonal, above flattened cells. And stratified squamous keratinized include basal columnar, middle polygonal, flattened, above keratin layer. Thank you.